Hey family, nimenzani uJudge Ratha? What are you doing to the Honorable Judge Ratha? So we saw this morning, it was messy, we had names, it was a legal breakdown. A lot of things happened this morning, and I want us to talk about it. But I just want us to talk about uJudge Ratha. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about today's proceedings. I just want to talk about what happened in the morning before everything began. So what do you get when a defense attorney apologizes publicly and another one tries to go to a marathon and the judge decides today, this is the day that I'm going to address everyone. I'm going to address the public. I'm going to address the legal profession. I'm going to address even ghosts. Yeah, if we had beef before, and yeah, I'm going to address that ghost today. That's what we saw. We got a sermon from the bench, a TED Talk. We got a courtroom decorum, legal accountability, and yes, some old school elder energy. That's Nyankuza. Ngimdala. You better listen to me. So that is what we got today. So Judge Ratha, before that started, Attorney Ramusebile took the floor with a public confession. He said, from today, my lord, I'm going to address accused 1 to 5 as Mr. Sbia, Mr. Danzi, Mr. Ngube, and so on and so on. That's what he said. That's how we started. And Judge Ratha, he accepts it with grace, and he says that, yeah, I'm taking a little bit of accountability too, because I've called them the accused, and it shouldn't be like that. And they also, he says, Ramsipilo, we have not been professional, and he says, I need to apologize to Brigadier and everyone who works in the court. The way that we have, as counsels, we've carried ourselves. So I need to talk about that. So now, as he's saying that, he quotes Usianda Mkhize's case and others. And he's making a point that we all have a duty to the court and to each other and the justice. Even when it's messy, even when it gets heated, he said, we need to respect each other. Even if our tempers are high, it is necessary to treat each other with respect. So Judge Ratha sees this and says, this is where the lesson will come in. I need to address the masses. I need to address the masses and the ghosts too. I need to give them a TED Talk. This is the time. And then basically he says, let us talk about titles and respect. If a person is a doctor, you need to call them as such. Whether this person was a colonel before and after retiring or whatever, you need to call that person the way that you should. He gave us a refreshers course and said, I need to remind you about respect. Gave us a historical moment about a certain counsel that wouldn't call Colin Spain the way that he should, saying that I will never do that. I will not. He said that was petty and that was disrespectful, and even calling the judge mad behind the scenes. His word, it said, this is what happens in this court. People telling the judge you are mad. We are not going to call him Colonial Spain. Yeah, so this is what we heard. He said he was told to go to hell. That's where we are. And black judges, he pointed out, are still being undermined by black attorneys. So let that sink in. That's the TED Talk we got. And yeah, hey, the bomb moment about black viewers. He said, then he came now to the marathon. Yeah, sorry for that. He came to the marathon excuse and he dragged it with elegance. And here's the real kicker. The judge got a message from the registrar's phone, and we saw, he said this message was not directly to me. it had a third party. And it was from Advocate Mnisi. He said Mnisi wanted to skip Monday's court because why? He needs to go to a marathon. And he says, so what am I supposed to say to the GP now? Then after reading on the phone, he gives us a TED Talk now, a live TED Talk. So he says, should this case stop? Because someone wants to go jogging. Someone wants to go to the marathon. And what must I tell the JP? That Mnisi wants to go and finish the race and he'll be driving back. Then he added, he said, people will say, here's this stupid judge allowing justice to be delayed because someone wants to go and run a marathon. So he wasn't just mad, he was righteously indignant because this is not just a delay. He says this trial has been dragging for 10 years. A family is waiting for justice. The accused is sitting in custody for years, and you want to skip Monday because you want to go jogging. He said, no, make it make sense. He took us to other judges and other court officials that are also who are used to going to marathons. And he said, but no, they wouldn't dare to stop what needs to be done. And yeah, he said, he can go there, but Tina will be here on Monday. So yeah, it wasn't just about the titles and the emails or even the comrades. So it was about respecting the judicial process and respecting your colleagues. And for me, I've seen him numerous times condescending to Mr. Mnisi, and Mr. Mnisi at some point said, this court is treating me like a child. And he reminded everyone that this is not a playground. He reminded everyone that this is not a playground, it's a place where justice is ready, and right now it's just slow. So I don't know if you saw the drama, and let us talk about it in the comment section. And if you're a young lawyer watching or a student, I think you should be a little bit invested in the case. A lot of people have different things to say. Some are saying, Advocate Mnisi is incompetent. Some are saying that Judge Ratha is just rude and condescending. So I don't know what you say. And with that being said, we'll see each other on the next one. And God bless you. Thank you.